Well, the origins of the American Red Cross, the origins of the Red Cross were around being there for people in their worst moments. It was originally in times of war on the battlefield, but it grew to encompass something much bigger than that be it a natural disaster or a family crisis or a battle. The Red Cross globally was created on this principle. At a time, Henri Dunant, at the Battle of Solferino, recognizing that there were people dying on both sides of this battle because we couldn't agree as a human society that there was a third party, right? That there were people who could come in who weren't on either side to save those lives. We were created to be that neutral, unaffiliated body that just put people first, that said that all of us in our hour of need, whatever side of this battle or whatever side of any fight, should have somebody there to help them. That's what we were created to be. And to do that requires two things. One, it requires this idea of neutrality, right? Like, we come to this without an axe to grind. We come to this to help who's ever in need, and we're not taking sides. Because if we do, we can't do the work we need to do. It's so important, not just in our international efforts, but right here locally, right? At a time when people are kind of crazy with their politics, like, we're here to help everybody. And it doesn't matter what religion you are, and it doesn't matter what race you are, and it doesn't matter where you work or where you live. We're here to help you if you need it, if you call. But the other thing that requires of us is, and we've got this principle called universality, and we have one called unity, but really what I think they're all getting at is that for us to be able to do that job, to help everybody, we have to look like everybody. We have to be from every community. If those communities are going to trust us, they're going to believe in us, so that we're not just words on a page, but we're a living, breathing mission, that we actually are every community in this amazing metropolis of Los Angeles. And that's why we have diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts. We are interested, knowing that it doesn't just happen, that we've got to affirmatively reach out to every neighborhood, to every ethnic and racial group, to folks from all these different countries who speak all these different languages, so that the clients we serve have somebody they can look to here and believe that all of us are part of this mission. You look to somebody, let's say you're from Myanmar, right? And you come to this chapter and you see somebody like yourself who speaks your language, Burmese. You're going to believe that, oh God, that person's here and accepted by everybody else. I can be here too. I can be part of this amazing organization. I can benefit from it. Inclusion is a little bit different. Yes, it's having a diverse, we always want to maintain a diverse base of staff and volunteers so that our clients feel and can see themselves in our mission. But inclusion is what we do to make sure folks, when they come here, actually feel welcome, feel listened to, feel part of the team. And that doesn't mean that we're talking about some of the people who come from more minority communities. It actually sometimes requires hard work on all our part for folks who are not from those communities, because it's the people that often don't stand out in that particular way whose needs go unmet, and who our work to include is all the more important. So it's making sure that somebody we get their name right, their name pronounced right, or their faith tradition as it might be expressed in their dress, respected in the workplace. But it's also recognizing that people who look like the majority of others, but who might have an ailing parent at home, or who might have a mental illness, or might have kids that have certain needs that require a flexible work schedule, that meeting their needs is at least as important as anybody else's, that all of us bring us a uniqueness, not just in our personalities and in our ethnic and racial and religious makeup, but also to the way in which our needs and our wants manifest in the workplace. And being flexible and being embracing and creating a safe place for people to bring all of who they are to the workplace, that's what inclusivity is. And that's what we are trying to do here at the Los Angeles Red Cross.